Welcome back to this World of Warcraft Let's Play. You're Sambo Seraphis. Well, actually it's not Seraphis, it's Arahna, looking very ugly. Hello there, Arahna, looking like a Dragonmaw orc, and of course that is exactly what she's supposed to be looking like, just like our crazy crew behind us here, the crazy members from Distant World, who also join us in the Mumbles chat. Good morning, guys.
Hello.
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 It's morning for me, evening for you guys there. What is it, Saturday night your time? Merrick, hello.
Hello.
Is it Saturday night? It's not too late for you, is it?
No, it's only 10 to 7.
10 to 7, there we go. Okay, so I don't feel so bad. It's great to see everybody here, and we'll say hello to all of them throughout the course of the show. But of course, you guys might remember a couple of weeks ago, well, about 3 weeks ago now, we were right in the midst of our Shadow Moon Valley Netherwing Drake quests, and that's exactly what we're going to carry on with today. We are all orcs. Let me see if I can do some testing here, and we'll check if anyone's been paying attention. Let's have a bit of a pick on Tigerhawk Rosebud, who I can see dancing off, boogieing on down in the background there with her crazy shoulders. Hi, Tiger.
Hello.
Good to see you there, but flexing there. You know what? It's amazing how big the shoulder pads get when you're an orc, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's hilarious. And especially when you've got these, like, these are actually divine priests. There we go, getting a close-up of them. Some of the coolest shoulders in the entire game. But I've got a question, a test for you. Do you know why we look like orcs? How come you don't look like your normal human pretty self? And how come I don't look like my normal Draenei pretty self?
We're in disguise.
We are. We're in disguise. We're infiltrating the Dragonmaw base camp. As I pan around, you guys might remember we made our way all the way over here to the Netherwing ledge. You can see on my map here, and we've got ourselves a bunch of objectives to do here. And of course, we're here to basically try and infiltrate this area, figure out what's going on, and to put things right for the Netherwing Drakes. Now, if you remember, we had Merrick with us last time. We had Clax with us last time. Merrick, I don't see Clax. What happened to him? He didn't get gobbled up by a dragon, did he?
No, he didn't get gobbled up by a dragon, but he's having other issues, so he will not be able to be. He will not be able to play today.
Oh, look! If you're watching this, Clax, it's a shame that you're not here, and we wish you were here. And don't worry, you'll be able to catch up. Hopefully, for our next episode, we hope everything's okay with you. Going down through the Mumble chat, and in fact, here, standing next to me, I can see we've got Obese. She's dancing. Now, let me do the same thing. How much, Obese, do you love the male orc dance? Seriously.
I think it's cool. Who wouldn't want to do MC Hammer?
Oh, you got it in one. Well done. That was going to be my next question, which is, do you know where that's from? MC Hammer. It is so cool. Brings back so many memories. And by the way, look at your shoulder pads. I know you're a chamois just like me, and you're level 88. Do you wish now that you'd rolled a male orc so that you could have awesome shoulder pads like that?
Yeah.
How cool is it? Do you know, I think humans and Draenei females, they actually get like the really small shoulder pad models, and I really love it when you turn into these orc guys. Anyway, good to see you, BC, and thanks for coming along. I know you've already done all this rep, haven't you?
Yes.
All right, so you can be one of our guides here today, because you know me, I forget everything, so we definitely need you. Good to see you. Death Melons is in the background there on his Draenei Death Knight. G'day, sir. How are you?
I believe I'm an orc now.
You're an orc.
Yeah, I'm alright.
You're an orc. Now, you're normally, I think, a female. You're like me, right? A Draenei female DK, yeah?
Yep.
Now, do you actually have an orc in the game? Like, if you rolled a horde as an orc, a male orc?
It's like level 5.
Right, but you have done. I mean, I think that's a classic WoW experience that everyone has to do, just like an undead character. So it's kind of cool, though, that if you've never done that, this gives you a bit of a taste of what it's like to be an orc. Good to have you along. And are you doing the quests with us today? Have you already done this yourself?
I have done some of the rep, but I haven't finished yet.
Okay, good. Well, hopefully these episodes are going to help you through that. You can see also there, I've got Assistant Professor Lyra, who you guys know and love as Steph. Hello to you.
Hello.
Good to see you, and I see you're boogieing on down there on your... You've also got got someone in the camera there, a Draenei Shaman. Now, do you have a horde? I mean, haven't you been playing your horde character recently? I think you're a blood elf, is that right?
I have several. The one I've been playing recently is I have a female orc.
Oh, a female orc. You know what? I've got one as well. They're classic. How good are the emotes? Like the voice. Seriously, so funny.
Yeah, it is.
It's hilarious.
Especially when you take damage, though, it sounds just like a male voice.
Yeah, that's true.
Noticed.
Well, I think there's a very fine line between a female and a male orc, if you ask me. Kind of like female and male dwarves. But anyway, look, I love playing on the horde side. But again, if you've never done it, this is a great taste for it. Now, you've already done all this rep as well, haven't you, Steph?
Yeah, I have.
Because, of course, we know that you've got your Netherwing Drake. In fact, fact, look, are you able to mount up? Because there's something else I wanted to talk about before we get into the questing today. If you can mount up on one of your mounts, of course. Now, Steph, no matter what you chose then, right, you're going to end up on one of these Netherwing Drakes. Now, is that because you've already... Oh, hang on a minute. Actually, Tiger, you've just answered my question. Tiger, what's going on here? Because I know Steph already has the rep, but you don't. So how are you riding a Netherwing Drake, Tiger?
I guess that's part of the disguise.
It is, isn't it? And that's, of course, what happens. So no matter what mount you've got, it's going to turn into a Drake. In fact, here we go. I'm going to do a Swift Red Griffin. And you saw it as a Griffin there very, very, very briefly, but it turns into one of these. So it's a great taste of what's to come. Now, where's Merrick? There he is over in the background. Hey, Merrick, how's it going?
What?
Don't you walk away. Can you please do something for me? I just thought you might like to show off your time-lost proto-Drake for us today, perhaps.
Yeah, right. Just wait till we get out of this area. Just wait.
You know what's going to happen. He's not going to be able to show it off. We're all, of course, a Netherwing Drake, and that's cool. There we go. Look at that. But it is neat because, like I say, it gives you that taste of what it's like to get one of these things. And let's face it, that's why everyone does this rep. It's because he's trying. It's not going to work, Merrick. It ain't going to work. It's always going to be a Netherwing Drake. That's hilarious.
As long as you can see it for just a second, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. All right, I love this. This is the best area ever. All right, I'm going to get lined up here with the guys and gals because we've got a bunch of stuff to do. But before we do that, I know we've got a couple of other guests in our Mumble chat. Number one would be Shiveria Moon Runner. I'm not going to call you Moon Rubber today. How are you, Shiv?
I'm doing great, Sambo. But you know what I can't wait for?
What?
A Realm Reborn. It's almost here. And you know what? I'm going to level up my archer. And Sambo, I got to give you some great advice. If you ever level up an archer, ask Merrick about the Watchman Digger bow. It is the best bow in the game.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what? We are definitely going to have to investigate that one in our show. In fact, thank you for reminding me, Shiv, that we've got, I think, a open beta coming up very, very quickly. You don't happen to remember the dates, do you?
I do. It's actually, if you played in beta phase 3, for you guys, it'll be August 16th. If you have not registered for the beta, however, it'll be August 17th through the 19th.
There we go.
One thing to note with that, though, is that the NDA is in effect for Phase 4.
Oh, it is. So no filming, only screenshots, right?
Correct.
Okay, so there you go. That answers another question that a lot of people have been asking us, which is when are we going to start the show? And the answer to that is as soon as it's live and as soon as the NDA is lifted, we'll be right back into A Realm Reborn. Don't you worry about that. And you know what? Speaking of Shiv, there's the other half of the terrible equation. It'll be none other than Amadeus Lightheart joining us in the Mumbles. G'day, sir.
Hello, Sambo.
Good to see you.
I'd just like to add, with the Realm Reborn comment, we've just also found out that the early access is only for Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you go in the corner.
Look, you're in the doghouse already, Amadeus. That didn't take long.
Only Japan can currently register codes. The only time NA and EU will be allowed to register is August 20th, and then from then on.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad you raised it, Amadeus, because I'm sure you're not the only one that thought that as well. So there you go, folks. Information from the experts here, and of course, we're looking forward to A Realm Reborn, just like you guys, and can't wait to see you in Eorzea. But in the meantime, we're here in Azeroth, and we've got a bunch of stuff to do. Now, I'm going to look in my quest log here, and I've got a few classic quests, and hopefully the fellows in the background here have got the same thing, and I've got a couple. Yeah, here we go. One is called A Slow Death, one is called The Not So Friendly Skies, and another one is called Netherwing Crystals. Now, let's have a chat to the guys and see if they've got them. Tigerhawk Rosebud, did they ring any bells? Have you got them as well?
Yes, I do have them.
Okay, good. And Merrick, I know you're on this quest as well. You've got all of those?
Yep.
Okay, and Starlin, now where are you? You're off doing some other stuff, aren't you? Are you slowly building your way through the storyline? What part of the quests are you up to?
Still need to free 2 more enslaved Netherwing Drakes.
Okay, so you're where we were a couple of weeks ago, and don't worry, you will catch up very, very quickly, and we can't wait for you to come and join us over here on the ledge, and we'll come back to you and check in on your progress later on in the show. So now, Abisi, does all of this ring bells for you? Like, how long ago has it been since you've done these quests?
Oh, I did these quests when this content was brand new.
All the way back to Burning Crusade, I think is when all this stuff came out. Yeah, so look, same here. I did it all. I was very excited to do it, and of course, it's a great accomplishment getting the Netherwing Drake. But we're on the first stage of these steps, so a lot of this will probably be flooding back to you in terms of memories of BC, and it's great fun. And you know there's some really cool quests coming up. But let's concentrate on the couple that we've got now. You guys might remember we arrived here at the Dragonmaw base camp, and we spoke to these guys. One of the tasks that we've got is from this guy here, the Taskmaster Dragon Breath. Great name there. If we have a chat to him, you can see that he is asking for Netherwing crystals. Now, if I look in my bag, you can see I've got a whole bunch of them. These actually get dropped by mobs everywhere. Jenna, you were saying that there's a really cool place you can go if you really want to farm these Netherwing crystals, yeah?
Yeah, down in the mine.
Ah, the mine. Now, we'll be heading there later on. Don't you worry about that. But these aren't the same as the Netherwing eggs, though, right? I mean, Jenna, what's the difference between a crystal and an egg? Like, do crystals give us rep like eggs do? Do you find as many as you do eggs? You know what?
They give you rep, but let's just say one's more easier to get than the other.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. In fact, Merrick, I know that you used to have a bit of an egg hunting circuit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, same here. Okay, so Netherwing crystals, and I presume you guys have all got this quest. As we do our other quests, you should pick up Netherwing crystals. All you need to do is come over here to Dragon Breath, and you can see here he's got one called Netherwing crystals, and he is asking for 30 of them. If I continue there, you're done for today, kid. Come back tomorrow if you're still alive. Okay, so of course that is a daily quest, and if we complete that there we go, and you can see, oh look at that, I am now friendly with the Netherwing. So on this character, it's actually rep me up to the next rep level. And of course, if you ever want to check your rep level, just hit U, and you can go down here to the Burning Crusade. Let's see if I can find it. Where are we? Oh, there's so many reps these days. There we go, the Burning Crusade, and hopefully around here, there it is, the Netherwing. And don't forget to, if you want, you can actually move that to your experience bar if you ever want to track it along with your XP down the bottom of your screen. Very, very handy. So there we go, I'm now friendly. Maybe something else is going to open up here. Let's have a chat to this guy, and he's got a quest here called Rise Overseer, and you can see we have to speak with Overlord Morgor at the Dragonmaw base camp, and we get ourselves a thing called an Overseer's badge, and this is classic as well. Now, do you guys have this? Tiger, have you got a quest called Rise Overseer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what about you, Merrick? I know you're doing these quests.
Rise Overseer. No, I don't have one called Rise Overseer.
I wonder if it's because you have to be friendly with the rep.
Yeah, the rep changes when your reputation changes.
Yeah, what you can pick up changes. All right, well, this is a cool thing, though, because you can see here we get ourselves a badge, and this is a trinket, and it's really cool because it calls a Netherwing ally to fight at our side whenever we're in Shadowmoon Valley. It's a really neat little trinket, and I've still got mine from, 6 years ago, kept it as a little souvenir. So I'm going to accept that quest. There we go. And of course, that will give us more rep. Now, Yazul the Merc over here in front of everyone gathered around, he is the guy, hello, have a chat to you, who will accept all eggs. You can see there if we click on that, if we have a Netherwing egg, then we can hand it in here. So guys, while we're questing today, make sure you keep an eye out for any eggs that come our way. But anyway, let's get on with a couple of quests, and the first one that I want to take you guys through is called the Not So Friendly Skies. And if we have a look on a map, you can see that they're actually to the north of us, over on a bit of a gap between the Netherwing Ledge and the main Shadowmoon Valley. And this is a quest that tends to confuse a lot of people, so I thought if we do this today, then we can figure out exactly how it works, because it can be quite difficult and dangerous because you can fall off. So what I'd like us all to do, if you don't mind, if you've got the, where is it, Not So Friendly Skies, you can see up to the north is where we need to go. Let's fly over there, guys, and we'll have a couple of them talk us through what is needed, but we'll go there and see if we can suss this one out. So what you do need to do is notice out here, and hopefully you can see it off in the distance, between the Netherwing Ledge and Shadowmoon Valley are these little islands, these floating islands, and I'm pretty sure, Merrick, this is where we need to be, isn't it? I think.
Yep. Usually when I do this, when I did this on my other characters that I did the Netherwing stuff, is I just wait for them to get right over the edge over here, and then shoot them down. They'll come down, and then you can kill them and grab the crystals.
Right, and that is exactly what I recommend as well. It's a great way of doing it. So basically what's happening is, so here we are. We're all on these islands, and again, if you ever look on the map, this is where we are, right around here. So we have an objective. Hey, Tigerhawk, you've got this quest. What is the actual objective that we need to be doing here?
Hang on.
This is for the not-so-friendly skies.
So we need to get 10 Netherwing Relics.
Okay, now see these guys, we can see just here, they're floating past us. The Dragonmaw Transporter, need you guys to start shooting them down. So make sure you get as many as you can as they pass by, and we'll see if we can grab him.
I'm out of range.
Oh, he's out of range. So if you don't get them soon enough, they do go out of range. But there you go, you can see that these guys fall down, and if we loot this guy, there it is, a Netherwing Relic has been looted. So now the other thing, you can see 1 of 10 there. Merrick, did you notice, like I can see off in the distance that they fly over different islands. It's not just the one island, is it? In fact, there's another one up there. See if we can get, there he is, come down.
Yeah, no, I usually just keep on this island because it just seems to be the most populated island for them coming through.
Right, and if you were in a super rush, I guess you could, like, I'm going to do it because it's, I agree with Merrick, just stay here. But you could hop over to this one, for example, and you can see, there we go, there's one. And you've got to be careful, though, because if you attack when you're mounted, well, there we go, if you attack while you're mounted, you will dismount. And, of course, if you do it over this great big ledge here, then, let me see, Steph, can you imagine what's going to happen if I actually dismounted when I'm in between an island?
Oh yeah, you die.
And not only that, but you can see what happened if I kill him over an island. Look at that. He fell down the gap. He's completely gone, and his little mount is trying to follow him there. That is a complete waste because that Netherwing Relic has actually disappeared down a great big hole, and we can't get it anymore. So I'm with you, Merrick. I reckon it's easier to just like stay over there on the main island and wait for them to come to you. BC, do you remember all this stuff?
Yeah, I was just thinking I had forgotten this quest, and I was like, oh, I remember this one. It was so annoying.
Yes, it is, especially if you don't know the trick, which again is to stay here. So, Steph, what did you do? Because you must have passed through here relatively recently. What did you do?
Basically stayed on one of the islands, and the only spell that I had was a lightning spell to bring them down.
Well, actually, that's a great point, isn't it? Because you need something ranged, right?
Yeah. But I remember I actually fell off the cliff one time trying to loot a body.
Yeah.
Because I was inching closer and closer.
That has happened to all of us. All of us, indeed. That's happened to me 1,000 times. Seriously, I always forget, like you can see again, there they are up in the sky. You get so excited, you fly over to them, cast a spell, and then you and the mob just end up plummeting to your doom down there between these islands. So, yeah, got to be very, very careful. All right, so Jenna, have you done all this before? And do you have a different strategy, or what do you reckon?
I haven't done this quest before because I didn't really know, like I seen them in the air, but I couldn't really work out where I could get them from.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah, exactly. Like until you actually figure it out, it can be quite a tough and challenging quest, especially if you don't know the little trick like this. There we go. And look at that. See, he died and fell down.
You have to wait until they get onto the island, or else they'll fall off and you won't get the relic.
And there's one above us. That's right. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, you'd really need to do that. Look, what we'll do, folks, is now that you know and understand how all of this works, what we shall do is take a pause in the filming because, of course, we've got about 4 of us who need to get 10 of these each. I've only got the 1, although hopefully this guy over here might have one. Oh, yep, there we go. There's 2 out of 10, but it's going to take us a while, so we'll probably split up and camp out a few different islands and grab these. We'll be back when we're near to completion. We'll see you in a moment. And welcome back. Here we are. We are complete. Oh my lord. Tigerhawk Rosebud. What are you doing? What is that?
Well, it's supposed to be a tiger, but I think I'm a little bit too big for this ride.
Yeah, I think so. You're going to break. Look, come on. Leave it for the kids, please. Where did you get that from?
The Dark Moon Fair.
Can I have a go? Here we go. I'm going to hop on. Whee! Look at that. My guy is very happy about that. There we are. Look, folks, we are complete. We've done it now, and we've all got ourselves these Netherwing Relics. So I guess it's time to hand in. Tigerhawk, did you enjoy that? Did you fall off?
No, I didn't.
Oh my lord. Hey, Death Melon, something we found out having you around, thank you very much. Of course, you're a Death Knight. One of your abilities really helped out here, yeah?
Yeah, Death Grip.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, because it pulls them into the ledge. All right, that is it. All right, well, I think it's time for us now to mount up and head back to the base camp. We can hand this in because we've got these Netherwing Relics. So, again, if you look on your map, it's just basically down to the southwest. That's where we need to head. And if you have that particular quest selected, then you'll always be able to follow the yellow marker on your mini-map. You can see I'm hovering over it there, and that always tells you where you need to go. So there we go. Now, BC, I know that you flew off and you were helping out one of our fellow brethren with an earlier quest in the chain. So, BC, where are you right now?
I am headed back towards y'all.
Okay, and of course, who was that you were helping out?
Starlin.
Star, are you there?
I'm here, hopping up and down.
There you go, jumping up and down. Good to see you. So have you caught up to us already?
Yep, I even picked up a few of the daily quests already.
Oh, fantastic. Look, do you have one? Because we're about to start one here called A Slow Death. Do you have that one?
Got it.
All right, you can join us. Great to see you. All right, I'm going to hand into Yazel the Merc here. And here we go. The not-so-friendly skies. Dead orcs tell no tales, Arahna. Make sure those Dragonmaw Transporters do not escape. We're going to continue. We've got the relics. There we go. Return to me tomorrow if you're interested in more work at the Dragonmaw Skyway. So, Merrick, this is obviously a daily?
This is a daily.
All right, there you go.
All the quests here are dailies.
Yep, and of course you're going to get very practiced at this. Here you go, get a bunch of XP, and of course we get ourselves a whole bunch of rep as well. Very, very cool. You can see I actually got, 263, and if we have a look, there we go. In fact, I will make that, there we go, 375 out of 6,000, so slowly working my way through. So you've got to do all of these dailies. Now, while we're here, some of you guys may not have this quest, but it looks like you may have, Tiger. I've got a hand into Overlord Morgor. This is the Rise Overseer one. This is where we get the Overseer's badge, which is the trinket here that allows us to call forth a little Netherwing ally. So let's complete that. There we go. So it's just a little gift that they give you, I guess, and there it is. And you can see that if I hover over, now it's actually going to give me less stats than my current trinket, but it's a bit of a quirky one where we can get that little ally. And in fact, if I equip that just now, we'll drop it there. I'm going to put my real one back, but well, I'll show you what it does because it's kind of cool. And this guy can help out if you're in a bit of a spot. We've got 20-second cooldown there. All right, so let's see. Starlin, you're up and running with this quest. Merrick, have you got this one as well that we're going to do next, which is the poisoning one, I think, the slow death? What do we actually have to do? Have you got an objective for us there, Merrick?
Well, we have to fly back into Shadowmoon Valley into an area, and there's a bunch of pigs that are out there, and the pigs actually have what we have to use to combine with the meat. Once we combine the two together, then we come back to here, and we put the meat down on the ground, and 3 of them will come up usually and eat them and make a funny comment and die.
Okay, that's terrible. So are you saying, hang on, if I look at this, here we go, Yazel's mutton, combined with Fel Glands, right, so we're poisoning them, basically, right? Because we're
correct.
We're infiltrating this camp, we're trying to get at them from the inside. All right, so everyone should have Yazel's mutton in their bags. We now have to fly out and get the glands to poison them with. So, all right, let's mount up. Oh, before I mount up, I just want to show you this trinket. Let's use it. There we go. And what happened? Where is he? Come on, come to me. There he is. Look at that, the little Netherwing dude. Here he is, Netherwing ally. And of course, he is exactly the same model as the Burning Crusade Collector's pet as well, just in case you're wanting to know. So it's a neat little test of getting that if you've never seen it before. And I think he only lasts for a short amount of time. I'm actually not sure how long he lasts for, but anyway, there you go. Now, he will actually fight as well, which is neat. All right, so let's mount up, folks, because as Merrick said, there's a couple of cool little farming spots that you can head to in order to get these Fel Glands really quickly. Now, I don't know about you, Merrick, but I found that just north of here, there were a few areas, and also just over the hills in Shadowmoon itself. But you have to actually have the map say Shadowmoon Valley, don't you? It can't say...
Yeah, it has to say Shadowmoon Valley.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's some over here. We'll check. It's been a while. Tigerhawk Rosebud, have you done any of this questing in particular, this one yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I think, there we go. Now we've transformed back, so you can see it still says Netherwing Pass. I think that's okay. Here is the... yeah, look, if you hover over it, here we go. The Greater Felfire Dimetrodon. Good lord, that's a mouthful.
Not ready yet.
So let's kill off some of these guys, and hopefully they will have... There we go. If I loot this, and there it is, a Fel Gland. Now, of course, my inventory is full. Shiv, that's a big surprise, isn't it? Good lord. Let me see. My inventory is not full now. There we go. A Fel Gland. Drat. Now, I'm also getting hurt. This is interesting. Tiger, did you notice? And by the way, I love your outfit. Very nice transmogging there. If you stand in the green stuff, it actually hurts. Did you notice that?
Yes, I did notice that.
So there you go. So if I use... look, I'm going to have to ditch some more stuff. But the way you do it, folks, is if you use the Yazel's mutton... we'll swap these around. There we go.
I need a target.
Need a target? Why does it not... do we have to... Hang on. So, Merrick, do we just have to have them both in our bags at the same time? Is that the way it works? I'm guessing it does.
Yeah, I think that's the way it might work.
Yeah, hang on, let's try this. Oh, no, a heal's not going to do any damage to that. Thank you, Jenna. Appreciate that. Oh, how many do we have to collect? Because look, I've only got one Yarzel's mutton. Let's read the quest one more time, because this can be very confusing.
12 of them.
Yeah.
12, yeah.
Okay, so we need to collect 12 and I can skin this guy. 12 of these Fel Glands, even though, my inventory's full again. Come on, go easy on me. Now, let me get rid of these enormous molars. There we go. Who needs teeth? All right, so recapping, folks. You have one Yarzel's mutton, which is a quest item in your bag. You then need to poison 12 Dragonmaw Peon camps. Therefore, we're going to assume you need 12 Fel Glands. So this here on the map is one little area, and I can see where you are, Steph, up near the Warden's Cage. I remember for a fact that is exactly where I used to go. That's another little hunting ground that you've found here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them over here.
Okay, look, we're going to come over to you just so you guys watching along from home can see where the best places to grab these are. And I'm pretty sure Steph is, yeah, there she goes. You're in around those pools just to, yeah, here we go, the green pools. Pretty sure this is one of the best areas. And they constantly respawn there, don't they, Steph?
Yeah, this is pretty much the only place that I went when I was doing the rep.
Yeah, here we go. And there she is. Hey, Steph. So you can see all the bodies around here. That is exactly right. This is where we'll stop and see if we can farm. And again, remember that you will get hurt in this green stuff if you don't stand on the rocks. This is where we need to be, and you need to get 12 of these. We'll come right back once we're close to our target. We'll see you in a moment. And here we are. I think we are done. Welcome back to everybody. Woohoo! Oh my lord, what on earth is going? Why? I didn't do a Tiger Hawk Rosebud. Was that you?
Maybe.
Look at that. Did you buy a train set? You did, didn't you? Oh
I
my.
bought a train wreck.
Oh, you're going. You got to show us the train wrecker. There it is. The wind-up train wrecker. What's he going to do? Oh! That's cool. Okay, that is very cool. We do love the toys in this game. All right, now we have been slaving away here, and we've been killing fel boars and fel creatures, and I think we're nearly done. Tiger Hawk Rosebud, remind us what were we collecting then?
Well, we're collecting the glands, the fel glands.
Ah, there they go.
First.
Right. Okay, so we've got 12 of them now. We've got our Yarzel's mutton. Steph, do you remember what we have to do next?
Yes, we have to poison the peons.
Oh yeah,
and kill
poisoning
them.
the peons. That's kind of cool. Hey, Obese, see you in the background there. Do you remember this part of the quest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. And do you know what's coming up? Now, don't say anything. But after this quest line, do you remember what else we have to do to the peons?
No.
Oh, good,
No.
good. Because then hopefully once it happens, you will remember and you'll go, oh my god, I remember this. And it's kind of what I've been looking forward to the whole time because it's one of the funniest quest lines ever. Anyway, mum is the word. Merrick, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, well, I think all we need to do is head back towards the Netherwing ledge now because you can see down there it's highlighted. We have got Dragonmaw Peon camps and we're going to go and feed them. And I kind of feel bad about this because we're going to feed them. They think it's all yum, yum, yum. And in fact, we are poisoning them. Now, Starlin, I know you're not in the party with us. We're going to be heading back down south now towards probably where you are. Are you over by the Dragonmaw camp by chance?
I'm actually in the camp right now.
Okay, look, we're coming back to you. Did you manage to get yourself any glands?
Got 12 of them.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, so we're all ready to rock and roll now. We'll meet you up in the Dragonmaw camp. And you can see that there, folks, over on the Netherwing ledge itself. And then all we need to do is, well, we can split up and we need to head around and find these little groupings of peons. And Steph, do you remember, I mean, if you had to describe what it is we're looking for, what is it? Are they little tents or is it just a bunch of peons? Do you remember?
I just remember them just being peons that are kind of like mining the crystals.
Yeah, they're mining the crystals.
Ah, that's right. It's all flooding back to me now. All right, so let's see if we can find Star. Where are you, Star? You're in this camp somewhere, I think you said. Where are you? You're in the center of the camp?
I'm actually watching you guys right now.
Oh, really? I can't see you.
Look up.
Look. Ah, I see. She's above us, is she? You know what we have to do. We have to head out now. So I think everyone is doing just that. So we're going to fly around this island and come across... Oh, now, you have to make sure that you avoid these Dragonmaw Ascendants, I think, at level. Steph, you were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. They can be really annoying if you're level 70. Is that right?
Yeah, they will aggro on you.
Right, there we go.
I'll
Now you
show
can
you.
see another thing too. It says Dragonmaw Peon Camp poisoned 5 of 12. Obviously it's counting for me even if I don't do them. Here is a bunch of Dragonmaw Peons, and all we need to do is throw down this mutton. There it is, being thrown down on the ground. There we go. Food! So you can see the mutton on the ground. They're eating the food, all of them. And there's 3 of them there. Hey, me not feel so good. And look at that. Another 3 are down. So fortunately, this part of the quest is nowhere near as lengthy as the gathering of the Fel Glands. So how are you guys going in terms of a count? I'm up to 10 out of 12 already, and that's because you guys have been doing it, I think.
Yep, 10 out of 12 here too.
There's,
I only got
There's 11.
2.
There's 11. Yeah, I've got 11 as well. All right, I guess it depends, Star, how close you are to other people who are doing it. And of course, you're not in our party as well, so it's not going to count. Here we go. Throwing down another one. Jenna, how are you going?
And we should be done.
Time for eating. All right, come on, eat them up. I feel so bad. Look at that. You is bad or bad. Aw, Death Melons, did you see that? I just killed 3 of our little buddies there. Terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, you betrayed them.
I did. I am. In fact, I am. There's no other way of putting it because I'm infiltrated. Here's Tiger. Let's watch her handiwork in action. There she goes, laying down some mutton. Time for eating. Yum, yum, yum. oh, that was an evil laugh, Tiger. Seriously. And Death. So, Death Melons, have you done your quest?
Yes, I just completed just then.
All right, beautiful stuff. All right, so Star, I think you're probably the only one. How many have you got to go?
I don't know why, but I get like multiple groups, but I only counted like 1 each.
Oh, really? So even if you get 3 at a time, it's only counting the 1?
Yeah, it only counts 1 per group.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. All right, Star, well, look, what we'll do is we'll wait until you've finished yours, and because I don't think we can... Merrick, can we help out Star now that we've completed ours?
No, unfortunately not.
Ah, dear, oh dear. All right, look, we'll give you moral support, and folks, we'll come back as we reach our hand in, and we'll show you what the next steps are in this grind for our Netherwing Drakes. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Here we go. I think that we are now done. I've done all my poisoning. What about you guys? Merrick, you've finished poisoning the local populace?
Yep, they be all dead.
They be all dead in... oh, my lord. What? Tigerhawk Rosebud, what are you doing? That looks... come on. Surely that is an affront to fashion worldwide. An orc?
I don't like it.
Oh my lord. What do you reckon, Jenna? Would you wear something? Can you see what Tigerhawk's got on there?
Yeah, I don't. Are you forgetting? I have one of the most awesome dresses ever.
Oh, that's right. You've got the pink dress. Hang on. Have you got it on this character?
I have it on this character, but it's in the bank.
Oh, it's in the back. One day you're going to have to show us that on the orc. There we go. All right, well, look, let's quickly hand in. We've been poisoning orcs. Let's hand in to Yazel the Merc. There we go. A slow death. And you can see we've got the mutton. It's dirty work, Arahna. You better believe it is. He speaks in a low whisper. Excellent work, Arahna. Lay low for now. Come back to me tomorrow, and we can do it all again.
Have a good one.
There we go. You can see we've got 263 Netherwing reps. So we're already starting to form the core of all of these dailies. But I think, if I remember correctly, BC, you remember doing all of this in the past. We're doing all these overland quests. There's something else we need to be doing over here that I'm missing. Do you remember?
Yes, there's quests down in the mines.
Ah, the mines. Oh, my lord. Merrick, have you already ventured down into the mines?
I have in fact ventured down into the mines, and part of the stuff that I've needed to do down there is already done.
There we go, and of course that's a great opportunity for grabbing eggs. Steph, when I mentioned the mines, does that make you shake your head, or did you enjoy that part of this?
More or less shake my head.
Too long down in the mines, you reckon?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Now what about you, Starlin? Did you end up poisoning all of the peons?
They are not liking me right now.
Yeah, exactly right. And of course, you're going to have to come back and do it daily. So I do recommend you guys come and do that. And look, what we'll do, folks, is in the next episode, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll kick off the mine part of this quest, because that's actually a really good opportunity for us to go and grab some eggs. And in fact, I think it's this guy here, Taskmaster Dragon Breath. If we have, oh yeah, look at that. Have a chat with him. You can see the Netherwing mines. I'll leave that till the next episode so that we remember what it is that we have to do. We'll walk you through all of the cool stuff that is available down there in the mines. And of course, I think, Merrick, there's a great opportunity to get some particular little shiny, sparkly, spiky object in the mines. Am I right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
The size are coming through. That's right, it is none other than the eggs, which have a great drop rate down there. Hey, Tigerhawk, have you managed to pick up any eggs yet?
No, not a single one.
Not a single one. I'm sure it will happen. Steph, you must remember collecting eggs down in the mines, yeah?
Yeah. Long process.
Yeah, long process. It is a cool place to go if you want the eggs, and of course there's a whole bunch of other sub-quests down there as well, all designed to push our rep through to the next level. So there you go, folks. That's exactly what we'll do next time. We'll go mining. Steph, you're going to join us even though you love it so much?
Yeah, I'll be there.
You'll be there, all right. And speaking of being there, I do hope that everyone who joined us in the Mumble and here in game will come along and join us for the next step in our Netherwing Drake grind. And of course, that is none other than Jenna Blossom. Thank you, my friend. Hope you enjoyed today.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good stuff. We'll see you next time. And Merrick, of course, are you going to carry on in the meantime, try and get your rep up before the next episode?
I'll try.
You will try on your non-existent mount. The time lost Proto-Drake with the emphasis on the lost there. You can't mount it here, of course. Oh, I love it. Thanks very much, by the way, Merrick. We do appreciate all the effort you put in here, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, BC, you've already done this before. Have you ever thought of doing it again on another character?
I'm thinking about doing it, but it takes a long time.
It's a big grind, isn't it? Of course, you could be doing other reps instead of this, because once you've got it on one character, of course, you've got your Drakes for all of the characters, which is great now in World of Warcraft. But thanks for coming along and joining us there. We've got Star Lynn. Now, you're going to be doing this every day?
I'm going to try, but I'm not going to make any promises.
Yeah, look, it is a bit of a grind, and I think I did it every single day, and it took me about 2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you do get there in the end, and there's some quests coming up that are actually kind of fun. So there we go. Steph, of course, we know has already done this. What rep are you concentrating on at the moment?
I'm actually not doing anybody.
Whoa,
right now.
Really? Because of course you've already got your Shatari Skyguard, you've got, oh hang on, do you have the Sporgar ones?
No, I don't have that one yet.
You got to go over there and get your Mushroom Tabard. That's what I recommend that you do next. It's very easy to do that, just running quests in the Coilfang Reservoir over there. Nice and simple, handing in some of that herb. I can't remember what it's called. Very easy. But thank you very much as always for coming along and joining us, and thank you for the idea of doing this rep in the first place. Finally, we got Tigerhawk Rosebud there. Now, what are you working on? You're doing a few other reps as well, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm over at the Argent tournament right now.
Oh, yes, the Argent tournament. And that's something that I actually want to do on the show as well. So perhaps you and anyone else who's done that before can guide us through that. Maybe that's something we can do after we've done the Netherwing stuff. Merrick, did you ever do the Argent? Oh, I know you must have, because you've got an Argent Squire, right?
Indeed I have.
Yeah, and of course, we all know that the Argent tournament is a great way of getting all of your home cities, your alliance reps up to Exalted very quickly. And of course, jousting and everything else. It's a ton of fun over there. In fact, there it is. It's decided. After the Netherwing, we'll go off to the Argent tournament. That is a bunch of fun. But in the meantime, folks, we need to get out of here. On behalf of myself, Arahna, the very orcish-looking female Draenei at the moment, and everyone who joined us here in-game and in the Mumbles, is us saying take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.